For Ben Bowles and the team at Big West Building Services, each new project is an opportunity to change a community for the better.
There's a variety of reasons that I love what I do. First of all, I'm not the guy that could sit behind a desk all day, so I love being out on the jobs and having something different to get my hands into every day. But ultimately, with us being a restoration company, we get a lot of fulfillment on giving back to our community and being able to bring people back to pre-loss conditions.
After a natural disaster damaged the Faith Kingdom Church of God, they turned to Big West Building Services to fix the sanctuary.
We had the winter storm come through, some frozen pipes that ran all the way out into the sanctuary area. And there was mold and water damage just all over the sanctuary and the front of the church. It put us out of our building. It left us in a bit of a shambles. It affected us because we look for souls. We try to bring people in together to help one another. And since we don't have a primary place to gather and our gatherings have been somewhat diminished, Big West was one of the only companies to answer our call and to tell us that they would come out and help us. They actually treated us very well and didn't try to judge the damage based off of one simple conversation. Where we were being turned away by others who were thinking that the job was too small, they said, hey, nowhere, we'll come out and check out and see exactly what's going on. So in my opinion, it was definitely a godsend that we got connected with these guys.
It was kind of unprecedented. So this particular church, they had a water loss. They had multiple pipes burst in multiple areas, so we came in, took care of the personal property, took care of their contents, removed the wet materials, dried the building back out. We helped them through the insurance, through the claims process. While we were going through that process, we noticed several issues with the structure and with the roof, so we brought that to the attention of the church owner, the pastor. By the time we're done with it, the church is pretty much going to be made whole, and they're going to have a brand new church inside and out.
The larger mission of the company is, we're building future. We're coming out here, we're getting into communities, helping out, and just showing what we can do to revamp everything. It just brings meaning, like it's a future deal, so I can bring my kids around and show them what I built and how I help the community out. It's allowing me to open my resources out and be a figure and also a leader in the community.
Ben and Jarrett believe in helping clients who are working through difficult moments in their lives. This is especially true when dealing with insurance claims.
Typically, with being a restoration company, we're coming in after some type of storm event or natural disaster, right? And typically, with these types of events, our customers and the community typically a lot of times lose almost everything. We get to step in and be a mediator for them in that process. Most folks typically don't go through a loss like that very often. We have divisions within our company that handle everything A to Z. So when we come in, we're handling the loss not only from the construction standpoint, but we're also going to handle the insurance claim process. We're experts in the claims process. So my vision, bringing all that together in one company, really is what created the value and what really separated us as a company.
What makes it special is hard work, but at the end of the day, we really care about what we do. What I think our advantage is that we truly care about the customer and what's going on with them in their life and how we can help better them.
And the work seems to speak for itself.
They've gone far and beyond our expectations of what we were looking to have done. When you can get someone who doesn't just care, but they go above and beyond and try to connect you with other resources that help to get your church or your project to the next level, I think that's awesome. I think the work they're doing is awesome. Every step of the way, they're letting me know what's being done and how it's being done. Honestly, this is turning into a complete church renovation. We're actually going to be looking at pretty much a brand new facility. It's a relief, just a relief. A year and a half ago, before COVID hit, we were looking at repairs that were stacking up that we needed to do to see that in this time we're going to end up with something that we never really could have imagined a year and a half ago. It's just a relief, a burden lifted off of our shoulders. Then we get to focus on what we really like to focus on, and that's the people.
To find out more about Big West Building Services, visit bigwestbs.com and designingspaces.tv.